In our today's lesson, we work on different lateral movements from the ground. This horse will become 6 years old in a couple of months, and I'd like to start with the lateral movements now. So for this reason, I explain the collected posture to the horse, first from the ground. Okay, we start with the lateral flexions of the neck and halt. I bend the horse quietly and I have a light rein contact with my hand so that the horse starts chewing the bit, releasing the jaw. You can see here that the horse is relaxed and attentive. During the little break, I let the horse stretch out its neck. After that, I bend the horse to the opposite side now and we hold this position with a light rein contact, encouraging the horse to chew the bit and to release the jaw. These preparation exercises don't look that important, they are, I know this. But without this lightness and understanding, we probably will not achieve satisfactory results. The flexions are the basic for all further dressage movements, and we will see the importance of the bend during this lesson. Now I start with the main work and guide the horse to step over sideways in leg yielding. The horse is nearly straight, only slightly bent to the inner side. On the short side of my arena, I'd like to develop a shoulder in with more bend in the neck and no crossing of the hindquarters. The horse works well and steps evenly forward sideways. I start now to bend the horse more towards me, maintaining the same walk rhythm like before. Our young horse here seems to understand and performs a lovely shoulder in movement along the full school. Now on the right rein, I ask the horse for leg yielding first on a small circle around me. He still has some difficulties on this rein, and I prefer to repeat a well-known exercise before I start with a new one. There should be suppleness as a basic for further exercises. The horse now walks in a very good rhythm, and I move him sideways towards the full school of my arena here. I bend him more to achieve a nice and even shoulder in like before. Here on the short side, from this perspective, we can see the exercise better. Our next exercise is important to prepare collection. I guide the horse on a small circle to perform a turn around its hind legs. The hindquarters describe a very small circle, as you may see, and that's what we use to encourage the horse to shift weight on the hindquarters. It has to balance its weight now in a different way. The hind legs make small steps in place, and the horse is only slightly bent towards me. We see this movement in slow motion again. Look at the hindquarters, how they maintain the walk rhythm, and how many small steps are necessary to perform this turn on the haunches. After that well-done exercise, I give the horse a break. At the halt, the horse should stand square and engaged, the weight evenly distributed over all four legs. I let the horse stretch out its neck and praise him. In our next exercise, I go a step further and bend the horse in the direction it moves. So I ask him for a little renvers now. The bend should be clearly maintaining a light contact with the rein. The horse understands and moves the haunches to the outside, following the shortened outside rein. The trainer should correct the bend within the movement when the horse becomes too straight. When I notice that the horse keeps relaxed, I try to develop a walk pirouette, which I initiate directly from the renvers movement. Now I guide the horse again around its hindquarters, but now I bend him in the direction he walks. Maybe you have seen this slowing down moment in the right hindquarter. This is because the horse feels the weight shifted to the hind leg and has to react to this by tacking under, flexing the joints, and supporting the body weight. Here you can see the slow motion study of this movement. Look at the hindquarters and the bend of the horse. After this well-performed first walk period, I give the horse another break. He had to think a lot in this exercise and needs to relax now. The period is new to him and I have to give him time to process the learned movement. We finish our break and I shorten the reins now until the horse is on the bit, chewing it and arching its neck. We walk off in this position and I ask the horse now for the well-known leg yielding exercise on a small circle again. I prefer to finish every lesson with a well-known exercise to make sure that the horse have always positive memories regarding the last lesson.